Hi, it's Paul Jackwitz of ProFootballZone.com with your 2-minute drill. Today I want to talk about the New York Giants and Eli Manning. Of course, Eli Manning had a rough season last year for the Giants. Obviously, they missed the playoffs again, third time in 4 years or something like that. Obviously, the Giants have really just been on a downfall. Despite their 2011 Super Bowl run, the last 2 years, and even looking like for this year, they're just not in great shape as a team. And I think the least of the Giants' worries is Eli Manning. I think anybody thinking that Eli Manning is declining because of his play or just let's be honest, Eli Manning's never been a great quarterback, by himself. I'll say that. You got guys like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, they can make up for the weaknesses of their team. Eli Manning's not one of those guys. He needs a strong team around him. The biggest problem last year and this year, even more so, it seems like this year, but does this offensive line? It's not that they're bad. I think they got talent on their line, but they're missing Jeff Schwartz, of course. Chris Neal to retire. But I think it's just they gotta gel together. You look at 2004 when Eli Manning was drafted. They had O'Hara, they had Soybert, they had that line that was really great for 5, 6 years maybe. And then of course they lost some pieces, bringing a guy like David Boss. Will Beatty ends up starting at left tackle. They end up still having a good enough line to again win the Super Bowl in 2011. But that line was slowly deteriorating with talent, and now you see it. You look at last week's game against the Lions. They can't pass block. They can't run block. Rashad Jennings had a phenomenal game when you think about it. Just the way he gained, the yards he gained, really he had nowhere to go, and he still put up pretty good numbers. Moved the ball the best he could, but Eli Manning had no time to throw. And yeah, he makes boneheaded decisions with interceptions. He does. So did Brett Favre. I'm not saying Eli Manning is Brett Favre. Brett Favre is by far a better quarterback, but I'm just saying he has a little bit of Brett Favre in him where he'll force the ball, especially if he's frustrated. And I think Eli's frustrated, especially in a game. You feel like you can't get anything going. You're gonna you're gonna force the ball and throw interceptions. So in my opinion, Eli Manning knows at least their problems. You need to get Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz got to get into it somehow. It's all going to start with the line. It all starts with the line. If he doesn't have time to throw, the Giants are going to have trouble on offense. And then same thing, if they can't run block, they need the run to set up the pass. And of course Eli's going to need Ruben Randall, Victor Cruz, and whoever else to be on the same page with him. But anybody thinking that Eli Manning is just declining and he's now a terrible quarterback is it's silly. They're not looking at the bigger picture, in my opinion.